We are live from Shawnee for a great, or what hopefully should be a great field hockey game as the Shawnee Renegades host the Lenape Indians. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Jacob Millard, my color commentator, Joe Malagrana. Joe, what are your thoughts on today's game?
Well, Shawnee's coming off of a great year last year. They fell a little bit short in the South Jersey Group 4 finals. I think they had a record of 17-4-1. They're coming into this game 2-1. They lost a pretty tough game against Camden Catholic, so they want to get back on the winning site again. Lenape, on the other hand, they're struggling coming out of the gate. They didn't have a great record last year. They're coming in 0-3, but you know, Lenape pride always comes in here, and hopefully we'll be in for an entertaining game.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We'll be back right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Comegno Law Group, providing thorough, responsive, and committed legal representation. 856-234-4114 or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK Menu or on the web at ZallieFamilyMarkets.com. Rothman Orthopedic Institute, the official team physicians for the Phillies, Eagles, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmanortho.com. Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, your hardwood flooring specialist since 1985. Flooring showroom located in Medford, New Jersey. On the web at danhiggins.com. Paradise Solar and Electrical LLC, your trusted electrical and solar contractor in New Jersey. 609-801-2420 or online at paradisesolarllc.com. Davis PT and Sports Rehab. Expect more. Delivering high-caliber treatment and assessments with the application of cutting-edge technology for rehabilitation and sports performance. On the web at davisptsr.com. The Chris Murray Mortgage Group, proud graduate and supporter of the Lenape Regional High School District. 609-922-2630. Three-dimensional physical therapy. Dedication. Drive. Difference. At 3D PT, we see more than your injury. We see your comeback. With one-on-one care and a recovery plan built just for you, we'll help you heal faster, move better, and get back in the game. Experience the 3D PT difference. Closet Gallery. Your life organized. 609-714-8282 and on the web at theclosetgallery.com. Anytime Fitness, your gym in Medford, New Jersey. We can't wait to help you reach your goals. Open to members 24/7. 609-388-4143. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000. Or by email, jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
All right, and as the teams huddle up here, we are bound to get like I said in the intro here, a good field hockey game.
Right, and we had great weather up until today.
Yeah.
You know, we're out here, it's cloudy, had a little bit of rain, but that's not going to stop us, I don't think.
Worst case scenario, it's a drizzle. But, of course, for the other thing, we got to the equitable keys of the game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable. Together, we'll build the right strategy for your future. 732-452-7275. Now, Lenape wants to utilize speed.
Well, yeah, certainly one of the strengths for the Indians. They do have some good team speed. They certainly want to use that to their advantage today.
And Shawnee wants to move the ball quickly.
Well, Renegades pride themselves on quickness along with good ball control and the quick transition game.
And both of them think it's important to change fields often.
Absolutely. Changing fields certainly will keep the defense honest. Those are your equitable keys to the game.
As I said earlier, teams are huddled up, ready to go. And of course, we're going to do the sideline report. It's now time for the Johnson sideline report. Remember, your year with the one-of-a-kind yearbook for your student. Yearbooks and parent ads available online at johnsons.com. We're going to sound it down to David Doge now.
Testing. All good? We're good? Oh, we're starting? Thank you. Okay. When I spoke to Shawnee's Coach Tolliver, the main thing she emphasized was speed. She believes that and a strong front line will be the key to winning this game. A big hit to that front line, however, was the loss of Ava Augusta to a concussion. She does believe that the next girls up on the front line and forward line will help with the effort. On Lenape's side, the main thing Coach Roloff emphasized going into the locker room was having confidence. Last year was a rebuilding year for Lenape's girl field hockey, but they believe confidence will be a big key to this rivalry game. Now, a big help with that confidence is the return of star goalie Maddie Geary. Coach Roloff described her as Coach Maddie, and she believes that she will be a big part in winning this game. Thank you.
Thank you for that, David Donch.
And first time for David, and did a great job. Welcome aboard. He has a great voice.
I know.
Better than our scratchy voices. Good job, Dave.
Makes me want to listen to him.
Okay, we're almost ready to start. Looks like Lenape has possession. We'll send it over to our play-by-play man, Jacob Menard. Take it away, Jacob.
Will do, and Lenape has the ball first, and they're hopefully going to try and strike first blood here. Moving it up the field, but intercepted by Shawnee. And that was number 24 of the Renegades, Gabby Bradfield, who intercepted that, but they're back to fighting for it. But Shawnee ends up with possession again. That is number 42 of the Renegades, Charlotte Korski. Passing it off to number 5, Mary Kate Meehan.
That'd be Charlotte Koskary.
Missed an R there. But it looks like they're still fighting for it around midfield. No teams had decisive possession. So I don't think any teams made it past the 20-yard line with the ball. But it seems like Shawnee has breached that. That is Briella Bonelli.
We're going to get a restart here for the Renegades.
And it looks like Renegades have ball. They're drinking up, and a shot and right through the wickets. Can't tell you who scored that one, but right through the wickets. I believe Shayla Moore.
It was a 20 number, that's for sure. Maybe we'll get it on the replay. I thought it was number 25.
But right through the wickets, Maddie Gurry, the starting goalie for Lenape, and just like that, Shawnee is up 1-0. Lenape with possession again, passing it around. They're making some room up there, but it's intercepted. That is 42 again, Charlotte Koskary. Ball will just roll out of bounds there.
Now, Indians will be bringing it in, see if they can get something on this offensive possession.
Try and regain some momentum here that might have been lost from that early goal. Lenape does have possession. They're passing it off Scarlett Beeler, but Scarlett Beeler still has it. But it is intercepted. Whistle blown. And the play will be announced dead. So 12 minutes and 40 seconds and ticking. Beeler still with the ball, trying to make a drive into the offensive zone. But good defense by Shawnee. Briella Bonelli with that amazing defense there. Fortunately, she kicked a little bit. I don't think that's allowed in field hockey. So possession goes back to Lenape. Just make a little snapshot, and is that a goal?
No, it was the shot was outside of the circle, and nobody touched it, so it is not a goal.
Ooh, that was a really good shot. That could have been. Now, mind you, folks, Lenape has yet to score a goal this season, so that could have been their first.
Yeah, what a shame, because I really thought it was deflected, but I guess it hit the ground and went in and didn't touch anybody. So it still remains 1-0 early in the first quarter.
And it looks like Shawnee will get possession. Koskari will take it in. Looking for someone viable to pass it to. And she scrim at the sideline there. And that is number 11 of Lenape who will have it. Mackenzie Montana tries to go through the wickets there of Koskari, but to no avail. Maggie Nielsen with it now for the Indians. And it looks like they're fighting for that ball again. Only one shot this game, and that was two shots technically. One shot was a goal for Shawnee. Other shots for Lenape. They're trying to get another shot, but great defense by Shawnee, and they blocked that one.
For Shawnee, looks like Catherine Catapano is ready to come in for the Renegades. As a little pressure there by the Indians.
Indians are not going to go down easy, as they've shown here in the first 5 minutes of the quarter. But Shawnee will have possession as they're going to take it over midfield. Pass goes a little wide. I think maybe she was trying to hit Shayla Moore, but just went a little bit wide there, because that was the closest Renegade in the area. Lenape back with it in their own end, trying to clear it out. Fighting for it. Who gets it? I think that's Shawnee who gets it. No, it's still debatably in the air. That was Beeler, who had it there for a second. Shawnee playing great defense so far, not making sure that the Indians don't really get to their side of the field much, and when they do, they don't get a clear shot. And it looks like the Renegades are trying to get another goal here. A shot goes wide.
And good pressure there by Shawnee, but Lenape will get it back, see if they can get it back down in the offensive zone.
I believe that was number 4, Briella Brunelli, with that attempt at a shot there. Just got tipped at the stick, I assume, and it went wide. But the Renegades have another chance at it. Bonelli maybe taking a second shot, but it gets blocked by Sofia Lucingano.
Pretty good.
Yeah, see? Only took 4 years. I can say names now.
Had 4 years of Italian. I shouldn't mess that up.
So Lenape has it again. Let's see if they can do something with this. And the Renegades steal it right back, it seems. Well, maybe an airmailed pass gives Lenape another life. And they pass just out of the reach of the stick of number 16, Juliana Rice. And a little bit of a scrum there at the sideline. Lenape wins that one, though there might be another one. Very physical game so far, Joe.
Yeah, right now, Lenape's holding their own. He gave up that early goal.
But ever since then, I don't think they've even allowed a shot on goal. Or, sorry, excuse me. I think they let one shot up on goal. Renegade player trips, but she seems all right. Pass.
Yeah, hit her in the foot, so it's going to go Renegade's way.
That was Beeler attempting to pass to Rice, but hit her right in the calf. Renegades are going to pass it back, try and get a good offensive opportunity. Number 5 for the Renegades is going to decide to keep it for herself, Mary-Kate Meehan. She's going to pass it off in the offensive zone. Renegades are running up with it, trying to create some sort of pressure. A shot, and it's blocked. Another shot, and it dribbles in. That is either number 25 again, or
number 4 was in the area.
Could have been either one of them.
Okay, so right now we're guessing that both goals are scored by number 25, Shayla Moore. If we get confirmation on that, maybe we could see it on a replay. We'll get that straightened out.
Yeah, regardless, though, Shawnee is up 2-0. And maybe could get a little bit more damage here before the end of the first quarter.
It's a shame because that was a great save by Maddie Gary, but on the rebound, the opportunity knocked for the Renegades, and it's 2-0.
Shawnee, excuse me, Lenape's looking to answer here. Get a goal on the board, first goal of the season. Be a great way to get a goal here against a ranked opponent at their home stadium. Renegades fighting for the ball. Ends up in the hands of the Renegades, and now the Indians are going to have to play some good defense here. Pass in the offensive zone, and it's blocked. Great defensive work there by Maggie Nielsen. But the Renegades have it right back, and the goalie with a diving save, but she goes out just a little bit too far.
And I'm pretty sure that's a hat trick for number 25, Shayla Moore.
And with that, Shawnee scored the first goal early. Took them a little while, but now they've scored 2 goals back-to-back, and slowly but surely this game is slipping out of the hands of the Indians, but they still have plenty of time to play.
I think Lenape called a timeout, probably good use of a timeout to stop that big momentum by the Renegades right now.
Try and catch their breath. And in this meantime, I'd like to point out that Shawnee's head coach, Renee Tolliver, has a coaching record of 187, 94, and 11 with 20 years of head coaching experience.
That's an awesome record.
And their assistant coaches are Namora Green, Melissa Dietz, Megan Hahn, and Melissa Marshall.
And for Lenape, head coach, okay, we'll get to the head coach for Lenape in a second as we get the replay.
And this replay is sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Cross in there, and
25 definitely got the assist, but I think it was actually number 9 who scored the goal. Oh, excuse me, she batted it out the air.
okay, so that's the second goal for 25, so we're still going with a hat trick for number 25, I believe.
Yeah, that is definitely, her stick definitely hit it, went right through the 5-hole, and that is a goal. No question about it.
And head coach again for Lenape's Meg Roloffs. She's here for 2 years. She's assisted by Sienna Bosher and Stephanie Carr.
So it looks like the game here is soon to resume. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Shawnee 3, Lenape 0. Now what's important to know is despite Lenape not having scored a single goal, they have never lost by more than 6 points. So they're hoping to keep that same. At least they're definitely hoping to score a goal here. Comeback's possible, Joe. Anything can happen. That's why we play these games.
Absolutely.
But Shawnee will Lenape had possession, then Shawnee regained it back with some great defensive play. Shawnee will drive it.
Okay, coming into this game, Shayla Moore had just 1 point and 1 assist, and the leading scorer coming into this game is freshman Izzy Bouchard with 3 goals. Shayla quickly tied that up.
Yes, she did, as the Renegades are looking to get their 4th, but it's back and forth there in the defensive zone for the Indians.
I think we're going to get our first penalty corner. Looked like it went off the foot of one of the Lenape defenders. Get their eye gear on, and one thing I learned this weekend, my granddaughter's a freshman at Lehigh. They on their penalty corners, they do stop the clock, because not only do they put the eye gear on, but they have some shin guards too. So just the eye gear here in Lenape at Shawnee.
Will they take advantages of the corner here? They're trying. Shot gets dribbled, but great defense by Lenape. Prevents a goal. And now they have a chance to maybe get out their own end here, but it's recovered by the Renegades, and they're still looking for their 4th. Bounces off the shin pads there.
A heck of a shot and a great kick save again by Maddie Geary.
Ball rolls, and Shawnee will recover it, looking to get another shot. Pressure Geary more. Slap shot there, but it gets deflected. But doesn't matter anyway, because the Renegades will have it in their own end. The Indians are trying to not have it in their own end, and it looks like they may have succeeded a little bit.
Yeah, looks like penalty corner number 2 for the Renegades.
Now they're definitely looking to capitalize off this penalty corner. Indians had great defense the first time. Can they do it the second time? Renegades sidelines
nice
fired up. What a spin move. A pad save by Geary. And she stops another corner from going in.
I think the first year we were saying, not you, but whoever I was with, glove save, but not a glove. And field hockey, you're saying the blocker.
It's all the same. Pad save, blocker. Stopping the ball from getting back in the net.
That's it. The main idea.
Tends to be the main idea in games with goalies. But Indians will try to just get it out of their past the 50, which I haven't think they've done ever since they called that timeout. They're trying to get some offensive momentum going here. But the Renegades might score again soon enough.
And you see again number 25 and also number 4, Briella Boinelli, is setting up right in front of the goalie. And we're going to have penalty corner number 3 for Shawnee.
Briella Bonelli and Shayla Moore have been all over the field for the Renegades today, providing countless scoring opportunities. But here comes, like you said, the third corner, a slap shot and another blocker save.
Yeah, and that's a little bit too high. A lot of people around for a dangerous call.
Just swats that one away.
So
like
Lenape's going to get the restart.
Lenape, and it's stolen. What a grab. That is, yet again, Shayla Moore with that amazing grab.
It was out on Shawnee, so Lenape gets a restart.
Indians looking to drive it up the field. Whistle blown. Indians get another chance at it, but it will be another steal by the Renegades. So they're now moving down with it. But Indians with the defense. Indians have been playing great defense so far today. Not really letting up any good scoring opportunities. Ball it's gotten. That's number 11 for the Indians. Mackenzie Montana will try and put it back in play.
Almost saved it in there. For a second there, I thought they've saved it, but the yellow line is for soccer.
That is Montana again with another chance to get this offensive ball rolling. 15 seconds left of the quarter, though. And time will continue to tick. Indians don't seem too much of a rush. Maybe now they'll drive down the field, get one shot if they're lucky, but with 1 second left. And that's the end of the quarter, folks.
Well, it didn't take the Renegades long to get onto the scoreboard, and again, we're pretty sure that number 25, Shayla Moore, has a hat trick already in quarter number 1.
15 minutes down, Shawnee 3, Lenape 0. And you can attribute all 3 of those goals to Shayla Moore, who has been, like I said, all over the field today.
Right, it was mentioned earlier, coming into this game, she just had one, of course, it's only 3 games, but only had 1 point on an assist. And we mentioned that freshman Izzy Bouchard, number 10, freshman, come into the game first on the team with 3 goals and 6 points. She's a midfielder. And Hannah Little, sophomore, is coming into this game with in second place with 2 goals and 4 points. Of course, right now Shayla Moore jumped over her and is tied with the most goals for the Renegades after 3 games in 1 quarter.
Yeah. And I'm curious as to what's being said in the Indians huddle there.
Well, it's really difficult, and you try to keep everything positive. You don't want them to just totally give up, which I'm sure Lenape will not. And because all comes back to pride, and we mentioned that in the in the opening, where they do have a lot of pride, and through the years they've had some good teams, and sometimes you just get 1 or 2 years in the back that's kind of tough.
Now we're going to show you all 3 goals here with these replays, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. This is the goal we talked about earlier where 25 swatted it. Shayla Moore was that one, just right through the 5-hole, swatted it out of the air, got it in the back of the net. This is the outstretched one, and this one was the definite one. This one was definitely Shayla Moore.
Yeah, goalie came out, unfortunately, managed to get the ball around, and Shayla Moore was wide open for goal number 3.
So the second quarter is soon to be underway here. Waiting on something here. Looks like the Indians goalie's come out of her goal a little bit, talking to some of her defensemen.
Okay, I was looking. There was only 1 referee, and then the other referee coming on now.
Just a tiny bit of a delay here, folks. And it looks like we're back underway. Indians get the ball first. Pass nicely received. Ball just goes a little bit out of her range, though, and it's picked up by the Renegades. Deep pass by number 5 of the Renegades, Mary Kate Meehan. Renegades will continue. Shallow defense, gonna try and score on it. Doesn't get in. They're fighting for it at the corner, but I don't think that's in. Yeah, that's not in.
That's a great job there by Maddie Carey. Point blank, shot and about 2 or 3 rebounds, managed to keep the ball out of the net.
And now the Indians with it. Montana looking. Pass it, but tipped by Shawnee defender. That was number 29, Catherine Catapano. And the Renegades will have it right back. And they're looking to score their 4th goal here. But the Indian defense is stout. Indian defense is not going to let them get their 4th goal that easily. But Renegades are still trying. They're still driving. And a kick away by Maddie Geary.
And that was great ball control on the left side by number 12, Sadie Becklin. Good job there. Renegades will keep it.
And they're going to look to widen their lead. The ball just gets out from number 27 of the Renegades, Maddie Mazaleski. But she was able to recover nicely. But Indians now have ball and close to bringing it over their midfield, but the Renegade defense says nay, nay. But it might be picked back up by the Indians. And they might have a little clear shot here. But the athleticism showed there by number 30, Hannah Little. She got there, was able to swat the ball away. But the Indians still have it now, and they've now officially crossed midfield. But the Renegades will just get it right back. Now the Indians looking to just pass it around, find some sort of opportunity to just get out of their own end and drive down, put pressure on a goalie for the Renegades, Benna Clark, who has 10 saves this season, and that's all she's needed, 10 saves.
Well, I'm sure a lot of those came with a lot of shots. Like I said, their last game, the Renegades' last game was a 8-1 loss to Camden Catholic, so I'm sure she faced a lot of shots in those games.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Maybe she's playing with a bit of fire in her eyes, want to avenge that 8-1 loss. The Renegades now have it, but surrounded by a bunch of Indians. That doesn't seem to bother her, though. But the Indians do, in fact, catch up with her.
All right, foot violation in the circle is going to result in the 4th penalty corner for Shawnee.
Right now, Shawnee is 0 for 3 for corners so far, mostly for the great, outstanding play of Maddie Geary. And Geary's wants to make this 0 for 4. Renegade sideline fired up, as always, when it comes to these corner plays. Looking to take a shot, and it just goes just wide. That was Izzy Bouchard, their freshman. Too many Indians in the way, and that shot just goes wide left of the net. The Renegades are looking to get another opportunity. That ball goes out of bounds. Montana tried her best to reach out the stick.
Yeah, it just bounced right over her stick, so Shawnee's going to keep possession here.
And the Renegades are looking to avenge their 0 for 4 with corner plays. Pass it up. Oh, what a block by Montana. But whistle be blown, and it's back in Renegade hands.
A little bit of mispass there, and Renegades are going to get Indians are going to get some pressure here.
Indians are driving it up. Great ball control. Now they're back. They're in the end of Shawnee, but maybe not for long. Play blown. Renegades will get the ball. scrum over there by the sidelines. Ball goes over the stick. It's picked up by number 20 of the Renegades, Angie Rishi, and what a block. Outstanding diving block by Geary.
And Geary had only one play to come out right at her, cut down the angle, and made the save on the breakaway.
And the Indians have it again now, putting some pressure on the Renegades. The ball will roll, and it will be reached by the Renegades. It's number 42, Charlotte Koskari. Ball is in Indian hands. Montana looking to get a shot in. First time this quarter. Indians are looking to get a shot. Fight for the ball, and it's recovered by the Renegades. And then swiftly recovered back by the Indians. Back and forth affair there. And that is Mackenzie Montana with the ball, passing it around.
And on the shot, a little bit too high, getting too many people around, so it's going to go back to the Renegades.
And the Renegades will try and get some offense going here. They haven't scored a goal this period. They're hopefully looking to change that. Excuse me, quarter. The Indians will have it. Nice little over-the-stick pass. It's fought for. And it's going to be recovered by the Renegades. And a pass to get it out of her zone successful.
Look like number 24, Gabby Bradfield, came into the game, and I believe number 18, Julia Poland, is in the game.
And the Indians will end up with possession, but the attempt to save the ball by number 23, Annalise Morse, is to no avail, as it will be Renegade ball inside the 20-yard line. Looking to drive in here a little bit, get a sure shot on goal.
Another penalty corner. Our calculation is number 5 for Shawnee.
Corner for the Renegades. Whistle's blown.
Yeah, I think jumped the gun. Have to get a restart whistle by the referee.
A little excited there. Second time's the charm. Looking to pass it around. Lenape defense gets there quickly.
All right, stopped there by the Indians.
Another great defensive play. Now they're looking to generate some offense here. 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. And a great block there by number 4, Briella Benelli. But it's the Indians' ball. They're still fighting for it. Renegades are going to take a shot, but, excuse me, to pass, but again, blocked by Lenape defender. Renegades will get it right back. It bounces right back to them. Whistle blown, and it is going to be possession for the Indians.
Number 15, Mia Rourke on in the game now for Shawnee.
And the Indians hopefully start their offensive drive, as that is passed, but it is blocked. That was number 10 of the Renegades with the block, Izzy Bouchard, their star freshman.
Another great athlete from the Bouchard family. Many, many years of great athletes here at Shawnee.
And speaking of Shawnee, the Renegades are looking to score their 4th. They could have done it there, but whistle blown.
Want to go against Shawnee on that. Renegades. Indians get the ball.
Indians looking for something good. And they're driving pretty well. Trying to get it past midfield, juking defenders. That's number 1, Alexis Di Stefano. Try to say that 10 times fast. But it looks like the play will be blown dead. Still Indian ball regardless, but now Haley Slots will have to try again. Ball is picked up by the Renegades. Back up by the Indians, back to the Renegades. Block attempt by Montana, goes over a stick. Whistle blown again. Montana was trying to drive it up, but whistle blown, has to go back. Pass is received pretty well, but surrounded by 3 Renegades. Number 26, Emily Miller. Minute 38 left here now. Shawnee's looking to probably, hopefully, just keep this out of their own end, but Lenape might get a shot off here if the Renegades aren't careful. Indians are now getting real offensive here.
And I believe Indians want to get their first penalty corner. The slash in the circle.
First penalty corner will give them, hopefully, their first shot of this quarter, actually. I don't think they've took a shot this whole quarter.
Time can run out, and they have to finish the penalty corner. They could actually get a second one with no time left on the clock.
Pass received. Looking for a shot, but there's some good defense going on. And the Renegades, they get there pretty quick, and they ruin the corner for the Indians. And now the Renegades are running over to their side of the field, and they can turn this into an offensive opportunity. Renegades still have it.
Again, that was number 18, Julia Pullen, senior, was head of steam down the left side. Now she's going to get onto the goalie.
And Renegades here with 10 seconds left might have a chance for a shot. Driving up. A shot, but it's blocked by the Indians. Oh, and the shot. That one could have went in, but time expired here. So, scoreless second quarter here. Very defensive second quarter here.
All right, and you had those 3 quick goals, and in the first quarter, and you could see a lot of substitution by Coach Tolliver. Keep their starters fresh, and probably one of those games where possibly a lot of players will get on the field for both teams, which is good experience.
So it is Lenape 0 and Shawnee 3. And we are at halftime right now, folks. So Lenape is, again, in their huddle. They're probably, I mean, they had a good second quarter, much better than their first.
Right, and actually at the end there, you saw that the Indians did get their first penalty corner, gave them a good opportunity to possibly get a nice shot off and get onto the board. As you see there, it's halftime. Shawnee holding a 3-0 lead.
And the Indians hopefully will take some of this momentum because they generated some momentum pretty late into the second quarter. And hopefully they will take that into the second half of the game. And we'll be back right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Comegno Law Group, providing thorough, responsive, and committed legal representation. 856-234-4114 or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK Menu or on the web at ZallieFamilyMarkets.com. Rothman Orthopedic Institute, the official team physicians for the Phillies, Eagles, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmanortho.com. Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, your hardwood flooring specialist since 1985. Flooring showroom located in Medford, New Jersey. On the web at danhiggins.com. Paradise Solar and Electrical LLC, your trusted electrical and solar contractor in New Jersey. 609-801-2420 or online at paradisesolarllc.com. Davis PT and Sports Rehab. Expect more. Delivering high-caliber treatment and assessments with the application of cutting-edge technology for rehabilitation and sports performance. On the web at davisptsr.com. The Chris Murray Mortgage Group, proud graduate and supporter of the Lenape Regional High School District. 609-922-2630. Three-dimensional physical therapy. Dedication, drive, difference. At 3D PT, we see more than your injury. We see your comeback. With one-on-one care and a recovery plan built just for you, we'll help you heal faster, move better, and get back in the game. Experience the 3D PT difference. Closet Gallery, your life organized. 609-714-8282 and on the web at theclosetgallery.com. Anytime Fitness, your gym in Medford, New Jersey. We can't wait to help you reach your goals. Open to members 24/7. 609-388-4143. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. The Lenape District app provides access to a variety of personalized school and district information at any time from anywhere. Students and parents can quickly and easily connect with everything from school news to athletic and activity schedules to grades and assignments to social media in one mobile-friendly view. The home screen features the activity stream, You can customize this feed with the information you want to see from your school and see all of your content all on one page. In the Notifications tab, you'll have quick access to important emails from your school or the district, as well as your subscribed alerts. You can choose to receive alerts for attendance, class and assignment grades, and even when a cafeteria balance runs low. And when logged into the app, the More screen allows students and parents to view schedules, class websites, grades, assignments, attendance, and more. You can also customize the calendar to display only events from the activities, clubs, and sports of your choice. The More screen is also where you can find links to many useful resources, like lunch menus, social media, and step-by-step instructions for setting up the app. The LRHSD app is available for free from the App Store and Google Play. Just search Lenape Regional High School District. And for more information, visit lrhsd.org/app. Connect with the Lenape Regional High School District highlights page on Facebook to see outstanding achievements of our students and staff. Just type LRHSD highlights, hit like, and you'll get the latest updates on achievements in academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and athletics from all 4 of the Lenape District's high schools. From success in the classroom, to volunteering in the community, to milestones on the court, there's a lot to like with the Lenape Regional High School District highlights page.
Why is it? Oh,
We were live. Me and Joe were just having some fun little chit-chat banter there.
not me. I'm serious all the time.
Serious all the time.
All right, my nose just got bigger.
Now, before the halftime here, we noticed that Scarlett Beeler was getting tended to by athletic trainers. We hope she's all right. She's on the sidelines right now, so she's not out of the game. But there's a chance that she might not come back into this game. And we're going to take a look at those 2 saves by Lenape, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Oh, this is the one right, yeah, right on. Again, that's Pula number 18. Had like 2 or 3 chances at it, and here he said, shut the door down. Here's a second one. This is was the breakaway.
Swiped it with her stick there.
By number 20, Angie Ritchie, and Maddie Geary came out and shut the door in that one also. 2 great saves by Maddie Geary.
And in the meantime, as we're looking at those replays, a minute has ticked by. Defensive on both sides. But the Renegades are looking to get their first shot of the half. The whistle is blown. Kenzie Montana pass it off. Passing it around goes, I believe that was, didn't quite reach her stick, and it gives Renegades a good opportunity to score, but yeah, another great save by Maddie Geary.
Renegades are going to keep control because it went out of on a Lenape player. This is similar to a goal kick in soccer.
But great Indian defense.
Or excuse me, a corner kick in soccer.
So it looks like Shawnee has been awarded a corner here.
Yeah, penalty corner number 6 for Shawnee.
Maybe they'll score on this one. Indian defense has been pretty relentless on these corners. They're driving up, looking to pass. It goes wide. More amazing defensive play by the Indians, stopping pretty good shooting opportunities from a really good Renegade offense. And the Indians will try and keep possession of the ball here. Fault 4 at the sidelines. But the Renegades will have possession of it. Indians will regain possession. And they have a lot of green to work with here. Looking to pass it off. Number 16, Juliana Rice.
Just try to keep it in. Unfortunately, she could not, so Renegades get it back, and then get it back again.
Renegades here looking for any type of offense, really. Ever since that first quarter where they scored those 3 quick goals, it's been pretty unlively offensive-wise. Great defensive play from both teams, and even better goalie play in some cases. But the Indians will have possession, but it is taken back by the Renegades. And what a stick block by number 23 of the Indians, Annalise Morse. And ball went out of play, so it's back in Renegade hands. This will be Maggie Nielsen who's going to hit it in for the Renegades. Another great stick block there by the Indians, but this time it's recovered by Hannah Little. And now the Renegades have it in the Lenape zone yet again, and they're looking to shoot here. Do they have a lane? Lenape defense denies them once more.
I think we're going to get another penalty corner, number 7 for Renegades. Looks like there's a good stop there on the block tackle by a Lenape defense, but unfortunately got a call resulting in the 7th penalty corner.
As you said, 7 penalty corners so far, and not a single one has gone on the back of the net. Lenape's defense has been playing outstanding so far today, especially when it comes to these penalty shots, but Renegades are looking to change that. A shot doesn't get all of the ball, so it just bounces harmlessly wide of the net. Right. That is yet another penalty corner shot that
corner number 8.
They did not get.
No, they're not. It's just going to be restart.
No corner number 8. But Renegades do get the ball. And they're driving with it. But more great defensive play, and it ends up in Lenape hands. Just trying to bat it out there is number 1, Alexis DeStefano. But it's re-picked up by the Renegades. Renegades are generating some serious pressure here. But the pass goes just wide of the net. And the Indians are going to try and get this out of their own end. Ball's in Indian hands right through the stick of Hannah Little. But she'll get it anyway, but she was up towards a little bit towards 23. And whistle blown. Annalise Morse. That is to Lena Rura. Renegades will have it back. And we're going to throw it down to a Sideline report now. It's time for Johnson's Sideline report. Remember, your year-worth of one-of-a-kind yearbook for your student. Yearbook apparently are online at johnsons.com. We're going to throw it down to David Donch for a Sideline report.
halftime. Coach Ruffalo kept, even though they were down on Lenape's side, she kept enforcing just keep the confidence and stay on the ball. Keep transferring and keep attempting to score. That's what they've been trying to do all game, and they're going to keep trying to do that. On Shawnee's side, Coach Tolliver had a little bit more of a more passive message. She just said, keep the aggression up, keep shooting, and just keep doing what they've been doing best all game.
Thank you for that, David Dodge.
Would you swallow a feather?
Only serious up here, folks. Very serious people here.
Great job, David.
And the Renegades will, looks like they have possession of it, and it's back in Indian hands. Indians have a real offensive opportunity here with 6:17 left to go. Maggie Nielsen's going to try and hit it in. Get some good offensive opportunity there. Shot, and it just barely misses. At least from my angle.
Yeah, I think the goalie let it go because the shot originated outside the circle. Nobody touched it.
And now the Renegades will have ball again.
Looks like number 7 for the Renegades will release Schaefer now in the game.
And if you can hear, there is, in fact, some wind here in Shawnee. Just a little bit, though. I don't think it's enough to affect ball trajectories or anything, but just enough to give you a nice little breeze while you're playing. And that ball is stopped by the Indians, but picked right back up by the Renegades. Then picked back up by the Indians, then picked up back up by the Renegades. Again, back and forth affair here. No teams really have decisive hold of the ball for more than a couple minutes. Ball's in Indian hands, fighting for it. And batting this in for the Renegades is number 42, I believe that is, Charlotte Koskary. If that's 41, that would be Carly Konowicz.
Yep, Carly Konsowitz.
The Indians are looking to have good scoring opportunities here. And this third quarter here, Joe, has been pretty Indian dominated here. They've been putting a lot of pressure on Shawnee.
All right, they just picked up their second corner, so see if they can get the Indians on the scoreboard here.
For the first time since November 4th of last year, they have not scored a goal.
It'll be nice to get one here.
And there's a good opportunity for one. Looking for a shot, but it's a great pad block save. Indians with the rebound. They're fighting for it to the back of the net.
Oh, they got it, and it is going to count.
And it's a goal. It is a goal for Lenape, and for the first time since November 4th of 2024, the Lenape Indians field hockey team has scored a goal, and it's come against a ranked opponent here at their home turf. It is now 3-1 Shawnee. And the Indians here, they might drive something up here. The comeback's possible, Joe. Anything can happen. Like I said, it's why they play these games.
You know, you get that first goal, get the monkey off their back, and start to feel good about themselves. And see what happens. See if Shawnee counters with something.
And that would be number 26 who got the goal, Emily Miller.
Right.
So now the Renegades really need to respond here. Another great defensive movements there. Indians will pick it back up again, and a Renegade player trips. She seems to be all right. Indians will have possession of it again, as they're going to look to get their second goal. And as I said earlier, the Renegade offense has been pretty unlively since that first quarter, where they scored 3 pretty quick goals. But ever since then, the Lenape defense, and more specifically Matty Geary, has been doing an outstanding job at keeping balls from going in the back of the net.
Well, Shawnee transition game was still good, but as I said, once they got into the circle, the Lenape defense really stood up.
And the Renegades have the ball again, looking to score, but some great stick work there by number 8 of the Indians, Ava Herklotz. Some more great defensive play by Lenape, and they get the ball again, and they're driving. Speed is the name of the game here, folks, and that is going to be picked up by number 12, Ava Coing. But it looks like that offensive opportunity, inspired by Coing, doesn't get Lenape much, as it is going to be Renegade ball once more. Indians will get it back, though, and they will get another chance. Fighting for it. Whistle is blown. And it will be Indian ball. Now the Renegades will gain possession of it. The Renegades are looking for some offense here as the wind really starts to kick in. 19 seconds left of this quarter. And Shawnee might get a shot or two off if they're lucky, but Lenape defense still denies them on that front. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No shots. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Shawnee got a single shot off in that quarter. If they did, it was early.
I know, and just a really good quarter by the Indians and resulted in their only goal. But like I said, you get the monkey off the back, get that ball in the net, and you feel good about themselves, and you actually can see a little better jump in their step and their play, and got a pretty good ball game, 3-1 going into the last quarter.
Anything can happen. 2 goals, very feasible for the Indians. They're looking for overtime. Now, the Renegades, on the other hand, there's a tale of another time here, as their offense was incredibly potent, especially that first quarter. But ever since then, the Lenape defense has stepped up, contained the offense of the Renegades, and ever since.
And again, a lot had to do with Lenape's goalie, also Matty Geary. If you remember, she stopped a breakaway and a couple other shots or players that were right on her.
And we're going to take a look at some replays here, sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And this is going to be the goal by Lenape. One I'm sure they will cherish forever. Emily Miller with a great little steal there and just flicks it right there.
Right, and you see the Shawnee goalie, Benna Clark, really concentrating on the 2 players right in front of her, and kind of lost number 26.
Just unfortunately,
Emily Miller, and puts it in the net.
Just unfortunately a little bit out of position there. So the 4th quarter soon to be underway. It is Shawnee 3, Lenape 1. And Lenape has 15 minutes to score 2 goals.
I might have mentioned before, a very successful year last year for the Renegades. They lost 9 quality starters from that squad that went to the South Jersey Group 4. And a lot of younger players, stepping up. Actually, both teams relatively young and inexperienced on the varsity level.
Now, our next game will be broadcasted here. Will be the Eastern Vikings at the Seneca Golden Eagles. So be sure to visit that at www.rtc.org/LDTV, or just look it up on the LDTV YouTube channel.
I hope we can get that game in. The forecast doesn't look too promising, but
It'll be
hopefully
me and
we
you
can get
tomorrow,
in.
Joe.
That's right, at the Golden Eagles against
Oh.
Eastern.
Hopefully no one's sick of us by now. So, fourth quarter underway. And it looks like that the Shawnee starts with ball. As they're going to look to get some offense generated here in the fourth quarter. Driving with it in the offensive zone, but great defensive work by Lenape yet again. But back in the hands of the Shawnee Renegades, and they're looking for a shot, fighting for it. And a great save, but it goes right through her, I believe.
Yeah, it made a great save and took advantage of the rebound. Kind of tough to tell who got that because we're far from it, and possibly get that on the rebound, or our great team in the truck there to let us know.
I believe that was over Maggie Geary's shoulder there, just a little bit. And just like that, within the first minute of the fourth quarter, the Renegades scored their goal for the first time in half an hour.
That's certainly a big goal for the Renegades to stop any kind of momentum that the Indians did have.
So now the Renegades are looking to bury the hatchet just a little bit more here. Still with, and it was number 4 with the goal. Briella Vanelli with the goal. And it is still Renegade ball. And they're driving with it. But Lenape picks it back up. And they're looking maybe to score 2 goals here where they had previously not scored a single goal.
Now we got the penalty corner number 8 for the Renegades.
I believe this is actually a penalty corner for the Indians, Joe.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here. The number 3 for the Indians. That's preseason for us.
So the Indians are looking to score their second goal, but great stick work. Number 5 still going to try and drive it in, but that was Izzy Bouchard with great defensive work, robbing Maggie Nielsen of what could have been Lenape's second goal. And we're going to take a look at that goal here by sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. You can see here, shot initially blocked, but the fight for it, rebounds, and just a dribbler there after a nice precise shot.
You know, looked like number 9, Dylan Prizzi, kept it alive and passed it back out, and got a nice assist on that 4th goal by the Renegades.
Indians are looking to do something with it, but defensive work there by number 9, Dylan Prizzi. Pass goes wide. The outstretched stick of Maggie Nielsen. The Renegades now with the ball again. They're driving up. They're looking for their 5th goal. Do they get it? But the shot goes wide. I believe that was Angie Rishi with the attempt at the shot there, just a little bit wide. Renegades still have it, but some good defensive work from Lenape.
Nice interception there by the Indians.
Now the Indians are going to drive up with it.
Yeah, well, for Renegades, so the Indians will keep possession.
Indians, a little bit of a missed pass there, but still recovered by Lenape. And it will be intercepted by the Renegades. The Renegades are going to try and get some offense going here. They scored the 1 goal early this quarter. They're looking for their second. And they have it in the Lenape zone. Looking to put some more pressure on Maddie Geary. With 9 minutes left to go in this 4th and final quarter, the Renegades are looking to just put this game away here a little bit. And a goal here would certainly help them do that. Hannah Little just running around with it. Picked back up and driven to the offensive zone by Izzy Bouchard, but she can't get it done. Another great defensive work there by the Lenape Indians, and denies yet another shot opportunity. And the ball goes just wide. Lena Aurora tried to get that one, but now it's back into Renegade hands, but a fight for it at around the 45-yard line. Still ends up being Renegade's ball. Whistle blown after a little bit of a scrum there. The Renegades have it. Looking to drive it into the zone a little bit, get a good shot off. Really just trying to play keep away here from the Indians, because Indians get ball, there's a pretty good chance they can drive down the field and just score a goal, make it a closer game, possibly even come back. And it looks like the Indians will, in fact, try and get the ball out of their own end, but that is recovered by Mary Kate Meehan. Be batted in by her. The Indians will... They're fighting for it down there. We'll see who will get it. Ball's bouncing around a lot. No one still really has it. Finally, a whistle is blown. And it will be Indians' ball. Lena Aurora passing it along to number 16, Juliana Rice. Rice looking to drive in with it, but just a little bit too physical for the referee. This will be Mary Kate Meehan, who is going to be batting it in for the Renegades. Great slap shot there. Brings it all the way to the other end. Now there's a one-on-one breakaway opportunity. Takes the shot and she scores. That was Angie Rishi.
I believe she had the breakaway in the second quarter, which was stopped, and goal by number 20, Angie Rishi on the breakaway. Great pass in the transition game here by the Renegades, resulting in the 5th goal for Shawnee.
6 minutes, 7 seconds left. Shawnee is now up by 4. The Indians will start with ball. Ball is being passed around midfield. Lenape's looking to try and cut the deficit down here a little bit. Great defensive work there by the Indians, but it is picked up by the Renegades. Renegades are looking to drive into the offensive zone again, but more defensive work by the Indians.
Looks like number 7, Laura Schaefer, coming back into the game, and the number 45 coming in for the Renegades. Unfortunately, we don't have that on our list. Possibly one of the JV players getting in. We just don't have it on the list. Sorry, number 45.
The ball is being passed around in the Indian zone because it's been a relatively Shawnee dominated fourth quarter here. Third quarter was all Lenape. Now this fourth quarter, it's all Shawnee. Drive there, right through the legs of Alexis Di Stefano. Ball is picked up by the Indians. Indians are running with it, looking for something, but that pass is intercepted by the Renegades. The Indians still have another shot with it, but the ref blows the play dead, and it is now Renegade ball. This will be Olivia Dove who is going to bat this one in for the Renegades. Pass out, almost got there. That was number 13. Excuse me, I think that was number 12, Ava Cohen for the Indians, who almost got that pass. Indians are looking to get out their own end here. The Renegades aren't going to let them.
Penalty corner coming up for the Renegades. I think we're up at the number 9.
Clock's still running as they get the penalty corner team assembled. Looking to score on their first corner, but it's blocked.
That was a bullet shot, too.
So that is now 9 corners that Shawnee has attempted, and not a single one has gotten to the back of the net thanks to the outstanding efforts of Maddie Geary. And her defense, too. Got in the way of that shot, made sure that they couldn't get a clear shot on her. And the Renegades are looking to make this a 6-1 game, but whistle is blown, so it will be Indian ball. Just under 2 minutes left to go here, folks. Minute 52 and counting, to be exact. And the Indians are now running up with it. Maybe some last-second heroics. Indians, and play is whistled dead before anything offensive could happen. Batted in by the Renegades, but it's intercepted by the Indians. But whistle is blown and it's back to Renegades ball. Clearly in no rush here with only 50-something seconds left. They're up 5-1. I just want to run this clock out. But the Indians, they want at least one more goal here. They went from not scoring a single goal this season to scoring one and hopefully maybe two here, just for a show of pride. Indians are driving through the offensive zone. They're going to try and look for a shot, but the whistle is blown. And I believe that is going to be a corner for Lenape.
Yep, they have an opportunity. As I said, the time will most likely run out, but the game cannot end without taking the penalty corner. So
time will, and I think they will in fact just let time run out before they take this corner.
Right.
2 seconds, 1 second.
Right, now play will
That's the
continue.
corner. This is for purely for pride here, folks. Play will continue until it's blown dead. Play is blown
They got
dead.
another corner though.
They do get another corner. One last shot here for the Indians. They went again. Said this enough times now, but went from scoring no goals to now the chance to score 2 goals, which I think will boost their confidence heading into next week.
Man, I'm mistaken. I thought she called another corner, but it's like she overruled herself. I don't know. In any case, the game is over. 5-1 for Shawnee. They go to 3-1, and Lenape, unfortunately, still not on the scoreboard. Well, they did get get the goal today, but they're 0-4. But again, a good effort there by Lenape. We talked about Lenape pride in pregame, and that certainly showed out today.
Oh yeah. But we're gonna talk about the effort here from Maddie Geary for a second and her defense. Like I said during the game, 9 corner shots, and Shawnee could not convert on a single one.
Yeah, that's really saying something again for the goalie, and only four goals in the net or on defense that comes out on the play and cuts down the angle, and it's really tough on them, and they did a good job.
That breakaway,
Yep.
that breakaway there by number 20, Angie Rishi, I think that was the one that drove the nail in the proverbial coffin here.
Right, and especially we mentioned earlier that Angie did have a breakaway, and Matt Aguirre was up to the task on that.
So we'll be back with player of the game, but right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Comegno Law Group, providing thorough, responsive, and committed legal representation. 856-234-4114 or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK Menu or on the web at ZallieFamilyMarkets.com. Rothman Orthopedic Institute, the official team physicians for the Phillies, Eagles, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmanortho.com. Dan Higgins Wood Flooring Warehouse, your hardwood flooring specialist since 1985. Flooring showroom located in Medford, New Jersey. On the web at danhiggins.com. Paradise Solar and Electrical LLC, your trusted electrical and solar contractor in New Jersey. 609-801-2420 or online at paradisesolarllc.com. Davis PT and Sports Rehab. Expect more. Delivering high caliber treatment and assessments with the application of cutting-edge technology for rehabilitation and sports performance. On the web at davisptsr.com. The Chris Murray Mortgage Group, proud graduate and supporter of the Lenape Regional High School District. 609-922-2630. Three-dimensional physical therapy. Dedication, drive, difference. At 3D PT, we see more than your injury. We see your comeback. With one-on-one care and a recovery plan built just for you, we'll help you heal faster, move better, and get back in the game. Experience the 3D PT difference. Closet Gallery. Your life organized. 609-714-8282 and on the web at theclosetgallery.com. Anytime Fitness. Your gym in Medford, New Jersey. We can't wait to help you reach your goals. Open to members 24/7. 609-388-4143. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
And we're going to look at the player of the game, which is in fact number 25, Shayla Moore, with her hat trick of goals. It's now time to look at Allstate Good Hands Player of the Game. It's now time for the Equitable Player of the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable. Together, we'll build the right strategy for your future. 732-452-7275. Let's send it down to David Donch, standing by for the interview.
Hello, I'm here with our player of the game, Shayla Moore. Now, Shayla, you had an amazing hat trick in this game. Tell me exactly what it felt like while you're doing that.
It felt great. You could see the passes were crisp, and it all started with my teammates all the way at the start of the field. Getting it in and joining all together for like that high five and the hug was the feeling of the game.
That's amazing. Now, Lenape and Shawnee are huge rivals. Tell me what a big win against your rival feels like today.
It feels great. That's what we work for every day. We were locked in from the start, and coming together at the end, to celebrate all together, everybody was amazing.
All right, thank you, Shayla. You
Yeah.
played a great game.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David Donch. Amazing first-time Sideline reporter.
And again, congratulations to Shayla Moore, your player of the game. As again, great job there. First-time reporter, Sideline reporter, David Donch.
It's now time for that play of the game, which will be the fourth goal, that right after the Lenape goal. Sponsored by Allstate Good Hands, by Michael McDyer, CLTC, 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. This goal here, Lenape just scored.
Yeah, that's where they dug it out. And I believe that was the fourth goal, because the breakaway was the fifth goal. That was the fourth goal there. Play of the game for the Renegades.
And this was a pretty good game. Final score was Shawnee 5, Lenape 1. Lenape goes to 0-4. Shawnee goes to 3-1. And that is going to be it for us today. I have been your play-by-play commentator, Jacob Millard, with Joe Malagrana as your color commentator. You all should have a lovely, lovely day.
So he's not helping out anymore. But we worked out an arrangement where they're paying already.
As long as they're paying.
So I'm not worried about like making, because that's part of the Booster Club is like, hey, we want the photos, so they pay. That's all.